Hello, Medicine Cat fans! Today is day 2 of Cinderpelt's week. And the scene that my sister Rachel's going to be drawing today is of Cinderpaw doing her very best to help Silverstream, when she suddenly starts kidding at the Sunning Rocks. I'll read this scene to you now. It's on pages 220 through 223 of Forest of Secrets. Cinderpaw came skidding around the bottom of the rock and squeezed along the gully to Silverstream's side. She dropped the bundle of herbs and stopped to sniff the Silver Grey Queen. "Fireheart!" she called a moment later. "Get down here! I need you!" Ignoring a furious hiss from Tiger Claw, Fireheart leaped down the gully, scraping his claws painfully on the sheer rock. As his paws touched the ground, Cinderpaw came to meet him. She was carrying a small kit with its eyes closed and ears flat to its head, and dark gray fur plastered to its body. "Is it dead?" Fireheart whispered. "No!" Cinderpaw set down the kit and patted it towards him. "Lick, Fireheart! Make it warm! Get its blood flowing!" As soon as she had finished speaking, she turned in the narrow space and went back to Silverstream. Her body blocked Fireheart's view of what was happening, but he heard the apprentice medicine cat begin to meow reassuringly and answer an anxious question from Graystripe. Fireheart bent down over the kit and rasped his tongue over its tiny body. For a long time it didn't respond, and he began to think Cinderpaw had been wrong, and the kid was dead after all. Then he felt a tiny shiver run through it. "It's alive!" he gasped. "Told you!" Cinderpaw called to him. "Keep licking! There's another one coming any moment now." "That's right, Silverstream. You're doing fine." Tiger Claw had come down from the rock and was standing in the mouth of the gully, with a look of thunder on his face. "That's a River Clan cat," he hissed. "Will one of you tell me what's going on?" Before any cat had time to reply, Cinderpaw let out a shout of triumph. "You've done it, Silverstream!" Moments later, she turned with its second tiny kit in her jaws and set it in front of Tiger Claw. "Here, lick!" Tiger Claw glared at her. "I'm not a medicine cat!" Cinderpaw's blue eyes blazed as she rounded on the deputy. "You've got a tongue, haven't you? Lick, you useless lump of fur! Do you want this kit to die?" Fireheart flinched, half expecting Tiger Claw to hurl himself at her and slash her open with his powerful claws. But instead, the dark tabby bowed his huge head and began to lick the second kit. At once, Cinderpaw turned back to Silverstream, and Fireheart heard her mew. "You need to swallow this herb. Here, Graystripe, make her eat as much as she can. We've got to stop the bleeding." Fireheart paused for a moment in his own vigorous licking. The kit was breathing evenly now, and it seemed to be out of danger. He wished he knew what was happening in the gully ahead of him. He heard Cinderpaw growl. "Hold on, Silverstream!" I'm gonna skip reading over this scene because I think I want to save it for either Silverstream or Graystripe's week. So moving forward a few paragraphs. Sadly, Silverstream doesn't make it. Cinderpaw crouched over the body for a few moments more, nudging at Silverstream's fur. But at last, she admitted defeat. She sat up and stared ahead, her blue eyes bleak and cold. Fireheart got up and padded over to her. "Cinderpaw, the kits are safe," he murmured. The look she gave him made his heart freeze. "But their mother is dead. I lost her, Fireheart." Cinderpaw really did do all she could for Silverstream. The complications weren't something she could just fix. I think it was out of her paws. This was Mapleshade's vengeance in play. Her still getting revenge on the descendants of Appledusk. Because, if you remember, Silverstream was one of Crooked Star's last living family members. So, maybe it was just her fate to die tragically, to hurt poor Crooked Star. But anyways, Cinderpaw wasn't completely useless here, because without her, those silly toms would have just cluelessly stared at those new kits, not knowing that they needed to lick them, and then not even those kits would have been saved. But, as you can see, Cinderpaw was still haunted by her failure to save Silverstream, and it made her question her future of being a medicine cat. I'll read this other scene to you now. It's on pages 227 through 229 of Forest of Secrets. Fireheart's thoughts were interrupted when Cinderpaw turned abruptly and made her way out of the den. Fireheart followed her to find her crouching outside with her head bowed onto her front paws. "What's the matter?" he asked. "Silverstream died. I let her die." "That's not true." Cinderpaw looked up, blinking. Her eyes were blue pools of misery. I'm supposed to be a medicine cat. I'm supposed to save lives. You saved the 2 kids, Fireheart reminded her, moving closer and pressing the side of his face against her cheek. But I didn't save Silverstream. A wave of sympathy washed over Fireheart. He understood how Cinderpaw felt, and he wanted to tell her that she was wrong to blame herself. Feeling useless and saddened, he began to lick her gently. What's going on? Fireheart looked up to see Yellowfang standing in front of them, a puzzled frown on her broad gray face. What's this I hear about Graystripe and a River Clan queen? Cinderpaw didn't even seem to notice that her mentor was there. Cinderpaw was brilliant, he told the elderly medicine cat. Those kits would have died without her. Yellowfang nodded. I've seen Tigerclaw. Brackenfur was taking me to the Sunning Rocks when we ran into him. He was furious about the kits. But he's not furious with you, Cinderpaw, she added. He knows you did your duty, just as any medicine cat would. Cinderpaw glanced up at that. I'll never be a medicine cat, she spat bitterly. I'm useless. I let Silverstream die. What? Snarled Yellowfang angrily, arching her skinny gray body. That's the most mouse-brained thing I've ever heard. Yellowfang. Fireheart began to protest at her harsh tone, but the medicine cat ignored him. You did your best, Cinderpaw, she growled. No cat can do more. But it wasn't good enough, Cinderpaw pointed out dully. If you would have been there, you could have saved her. Oh, StarClan told you that, did they? Cinderpaw, sometimes cats die, and no cat can do anything about it. Not even me. But I lost her, Yellowfang. I know, and that's a hard lesson. But I've lost cats before now. More cats than I can count. Every medicine cat in the world has. You live with it. You go on. She nudged Cinderpaw with her battle-scarred muzzle, and went on nudging the younger cat until she rose unsteadily to her paws. Come on, there's work to be done. Small Ear is complaining about his aching joints again. She herded Cinderpaw in the direction of her den, and paused to glance over her shoulder at Fireheart. Don't worry, she told him. She'll be fine. It's a good thing Cinderpaw had Yellowfang to talk to and learn from. To know that sometimes things just happen. And there's nothing we can do but learn and try to do more next time. I'd love to hear in the comment section down below what you think of this lesson taught in warriors through this experience. Medicine cats truly do have to deal with a lot of sadness and death in their position in the clan. But they also do get to save lives. It's a lot of responsibility, don't you think? So, let me know down below, would you rather be a warrior, the leader, or the medicine cat? I'll read your comments down below. Well, I hope you enjoyed today's drawing and theory. Make sure to check out the video on the side of our last speed paint. And click that subscribe button and little bell icon so that you can always be notified when we upload, so that you can be part of #EarlyClan. Down below in the description will be links to our eBay and Etsy stores, where cool merch items are available for purchase. Alright guys, thank you so much for tuning in. I'll see you soon for the next speed paint. Bye-bye!